One of the big challenge that right now is the government faced is the brain, let's say the brain flights. The people with the knowledge, people like professional people like doctors, engineers, and the other professional people, they were, because of situation in the country and because of unknown future for them and for their families, particularly for those who got young sons and daughters and they were on the education, they are not no longer looking for a bright future for their son and daughter, for their family. So they prefer to be the victim and move out from the country, and they were just because they want to put their family back to the education. Doctors in country will do what if there is no equipment, medication, and all sort of facility that they had. But right now, although the current government, the Taliban government in Afghanistan, they are say that come back to country, situation will get better. But how? How it will get better if the international society is not helping the country, if the international society is not releasing the Afghan money back to the economy of Afghanistan, that they can provide enough facility for professional people. So the brainwashes or the brain flights or the brain moving out from the country is increasing, and I hope that in future, if somehow situation get better, this will stop. One of the things that the government is just now try to stop is providing passports for the people. You can see how much rush for the passports department in country, that they are trying to get the passport. To as soon as they got the passport, they will get some visa and then move out from the country. So that will affect the local society. Of course, governments are different, but doctors moving out from the country will affect the local people, the local society, the poorest people, and also with this current situation with the COVID. The COVID is now another challenge in country, and with no doctors, no medication, who will suffer? The local population. The local population will, the percentage of the death and the percentage of mortality and mortality rate will be dramatically going high level. But imagine that if I would stay there alone, and what will happen on education of my daughter and my son? So as a family, as a father responsible for my son and daughter to be educated, how can I be in country if there is no good education to carry on with the education of my son and daughter? My daughter is now studying in a university international law, international relation, and when she is in the middle of the study, what will happen on her? But when she is losing all the previous study and so on. So the answer of your question is yes, as Afghanistan is my country, and I want to help my country, and I want to help my people. But what about my own family? When they will be the victim of the things, while my son is younger and he is only 15 years old, and my daughter is in university. So what about their education in the future? So this is something that I would say yes and no. Yes, because Afghanistan is my country, and I want to be there, and I want to help my poor people. But on the other hand, on the other side is my family who will be ended with unknown situation in future. What will happen if my son is not graduated from a school, and what happen will my daughter is just stay in the middle of study and stuck? So I don't know. The answer is I don't know. Medical students in country will be in a very unknown situation, because tell you what, most of the teachers, most of the professors who were teaching in the university, they are no longer staying in a country, in our country. So what will happen if the students is just remaining with class with no professors, no teachers who were there before, and they were teaching students. The medical situation in Afghanistan definitely will go to an unknown situation. That's number one. Number two, the situation in the country will not improve just like that. It's just the situation in the country will need a sort of international society interference to show to the new government that how they can be a good government for the local people. An example, I will give it to you. If this international society is not helping the education, the universities, the good government, how to run a good government, definitely the consequence will go to the people like the students who were studying in university and schools, because it will be end up with a sort of few subjects will be religious subjects, like very religious subjects, and that will be ended up to some madrasas and so on and so forth. But if the international society is taking this serious and helping the new government to absorb among the international society and be a little bit flexible with the current regime that they are running, like not purely concentrating on religious, to be diversifying by other subjects, that will be a sort of balance between the regime and the international society demands. So together it will come to a sort of moderate government, and it will be inshallah acceptable for the Afghans. But coming to that stage is taking quite a long time.